What I want to show you is the ability to take a two-dimensional image and convert it into a 3D object that could then be 3D printed, perhaps as a prototype. So let's start out. I'm using an app called Tripo3D.ai, and I'm going to click on a single image, and I'm going to upload an image. And in this case, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to upload this from a file that I have that I call uh, Oliver latest. Let's use this one. So this is just a two-dimensional image. It's of an owl, a robotic owl. And from that, I am going to generate a 3D image. It takes just a minute or so to create the image from this flat two-dimensional object. We can start to see that it is generating this. It's going through the process that it calls texturing, and it's already looking very similar to the two-dimensional drawing that I had uploaded. Now, the reason why I called this Oliver is this is Oliver algorithm, not algorithm, but algorithm. Oliver is an AI which is represented by a wise owl. Once the owl has been fully created, you can see that it is showing this in a rotating view. Again, this was just from a two-dimensional image. Let's click to view it. It loads it up. We can zoom in on it. We can rotate the owl using our mouse so we can look at it in full 3D. And we can look at the owl. I'm going to show you the original image. Here's the original image of the owl. So this was Oliver latest.png. Here's the 3D image that was created from that. And the really cool thing now is that you can choose between various different formats. The default is a GLB file. We can download that file. We can save it to our computer. And I'll just call this Oliver latest. And we can now take that file and 3D print it or bring it into another 3D modeling program. A common 3D modeling program, for example, is Blender 3D. This is a free tool that allows you to create three-dimensional objects. I'm going to delete the original cube that it always starts with, and I am going to import that GLB file. We import that file, which we can zoom up on. And again, just like we did inside of the Tripo3D.ai, we can rotate it and look at it from various angles. But what's more important is that we can look at this in edit mode, which is essentially all the little triangles that make up this 3D model. As we zoom in on this, you can see all of this. And so you could actually edit any of these individually. And then, of course, we can export this to something like an STL file, which we can then print on a 3D printer. All of that from a 2D flat image to start with.